Hi, and welcome to this week's Prod of the Week. What's a Prod of the Week? It's that gentle dig in the ribs. It's something that perhaps we just need to think about. The subjects all come out of either in a session with a client, or perhaps it's something discussed as a team, or may have read. This particular week is a client story, but actually what prompted me to talk about it today is something that I picked up from reading, and it's really around keeping things simple. The quote that I picked out was, the answer to confusion is always no. And that's quite important. So if somebody is confused about our offering or what we're trying to put over to them, if they're confused, the natural reaction is to say no or to move away from that position. So how did that come out in one of my clients? My particular client had been asked back to talk about a fairly significant tender that they put into a company, and the temptation from the client was very much to overcomplicate it and really worry about the price, whereas really it was focused on what was the value, what was in it for the client, and not get caught up in the detail of what the price was. So the presentation was all around what was in it for the client, where the value was in for the client, and making sure that that message was very clear. It was in the language of the client, and it kept my client on message. Then the tender was then in a much better position to be acceptable. So it's really just building on the value. It's making our marketing message very clear, not overcomplicating, but really focusing on what it is, what is in it for the client, rather than what's in it for us, and realize that it's the value that people buy. Yes, they'll argue about price, but they'll if they can see where they get the value, if they can see what's in it for them, they're much more likely to say yes. So that's the Prod of the Week. Is your message confusing? Are you confusing people? If our message is confusing, we're more likely to get the answer of no. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's Prod of the Week. Just take a moment to review your marketing message, review how we put things over to clients, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye now.